Istanbul's ferries have a Soviet origin. The city's iconic vessels were built in Russian shipyards during the Cold War, reflecting a brief period of cooperation between Turkey and the USSR. This alliance allowed Turkey to modernize its naval capabilities, including ferry construction. The Soviet design influence still shapes Istanbul's maritime landscape, with ferry routes connecting the city's European and Asian sides. But what prompted this unlikely partnership, and how does it impact the Bosporus today? Does Soviet engineering still keep you safe? Turkey's veto on Finland's NATO bid. Finland shares an 800-mile border with Russia, making it a crucial strategic location. This move gives Turkey significant leverage over NATO's expansion plans. Turkey's President Erdogan is using this leverage to extract concessions from NATO. The real question is, will NATO compromise on its values to secure Finland's membership? And what will that mean for European security? Can Turkey's demands be met without undermining the alliance's integrity? China controls Cuba's largest port. This acquisition grants China a strategic foothold in the Caribbean, just 90 miles from the United States. The port's proximity to the Panama Canal allows China to monitor nearly half of the world's cargo shipments. By securing this port, China gains leverage over global trade routes, potentially disrupting the United States' dominance. This move also enables China to expand its economic influence in the Western Hemisphere. What will the United States do to counter this? Turkey's blockade of Russia's wheat exports is cutting off supply lines to nations already facing acute food shortages. The Bosporus Strait is a narrow artery, crucial for Russian grain to reach crucial markets in Africa and the Middle East. Blocking this passage affects global wheat prices, potentially driving up costs of staple goods worldwide. Ukraine's battered wheat fields compound the issue, leaving import-dependent countries scrambling. This geopolitical move has economic and humanitarian ripple effects. Could this intensify existing food crises in vulnerable regions? A former Treasury official says Iran's regime won't collapse from sanctions alone. The Iranian government has adapted by forging stronger ties with nations like China and Russia, which provide economic lifelines. Despite damaging Iran's economy, these sanctions have failed to break the regime's strategic alliances. Domestic production has also increased, compensating for some external losses. The key question is, are sanctions just an economic inconvenience for Iran? Last year, Chinese companies quietly gained key contracts at the Panama Canal. This isn't about ship tolls, it's a strategic linchpin in Beijing's Belt and Road Initiative. The canal connects 6% of world trade, making it vital for China's global supply chain control. This stealth move shifts power by impacting global shipping routes, especially affecting U.S. maritime dominance. The stakes? Your bank account feels it with every imported product. Are you noticing price hikes already?